Hi everyone, my name's Natalie and here is our food shop for this week. This is the big shop, but we will have to top it up in between as we need some more fruit and vegetables, bread and milk and bits along the way. This is for 2 adults and 9 children and it was, I think it was £204 in the end it came to. But there was a couple of substitutions which pushed it up a little bit. I'll show you those as we go through it. I was trying to stay away from the sauces, but this week is so busy. We have so much going on and so many different appointments that convenience is going to be all about this week while we get things done. So we'll start off over here. We got some of the crest, the 22 packet, as they didn't have the smaller ones. And they didn't have the onion rings or any of the usual ones that we get. So I just went with this one. There's quite a few things out of stock that we usually buy, so I had to sort of replace them with different things. 3 lots of the eggs. As we are just going through so many eggs at the moment, it is unreal. It's every single morning we are having eggs for breakfast. So this will only last us a couple of days and we'll probably have to get some more in. So for cheese, we have the mature cheddar from Sainsbury's. That was on a next price offer. I can't remember how much it was, but it was about 80p cheaper than it usually is. Then we got 2 lots of the Cathedral City. Again, that was a My Nectar price offer, and that was quite a bit cheaper. Got 2 lots of the lentil soup. Substitutions, so there was supposed to be 4 of the kormas, 4 of the Sainsbury's kormas, and instead they've sent us 1 of the Sainsbury's ones and then 2 of the Sharwood's ones, which I think are quite a bit more expensive, but I will get that back in a voucher. And then the same with the tikka masala. It was only 2 of these ones, so it's supposed to be 2 of the Sainsbury's ones, and they have sent this one instead and then 1 of the Sainsbury's ones, so we'll just have to make do with those. Got some tomato ketchup because we just go through so much of it. 2 of the white lasagna sauces. Again, it's convenience. We have just got such a hectic week this week, so it will make for a quick dinner. 2 lots of the spaghetti just to stock up on it like we always do. Then we got 4 lots of the baked beans and sausages. We still have some in the cupboard, so that's going to be for the stock cupboard. 5 lots of the spaghetti rings for the same reason. Got 8 lots of the tomato soup. Again, this was a My Nectar price offer, so it worked out cheaper to get the single cans than to buy the multi-packs. Next up we've got the parsnips. They are going to be for a roast. Got 3 lots of these ham slices. Again, they were on offer, but I can't quite remember how much they were. I think they were about £1.50 for them, for each packet. But anyway, we've got 3 packs of those. 2 lots of the tomatoes, well 2 packs of 4, so 8 tins of tomatoes in total. I've nearly used all of the ones that we got from Morrison's, so I'm going to have to stock it back up again. 2 lots of the fajita seasoning and then some of the mixed herbs. There is 5 lots of the sweet corn down there too. 4 lots of the bolognese sauce and then 2 of the chilies. Some mayonnaise. So next up is the flour, and that was a substitution. Again, we were given this home fried one and it's pre-sieved. I had tried to get the Sainsbury's plain flour. I think it was 58p or maybe a little bit under for each bag, and I thought I'll get a couple of those or a few of those. I think it was 3 I ordered because it was reduced and we go through so much of it, and they've sent me this instead, and it's pre-sieved flour, which we can still use, but there's only 1 bag instead, so it's only 1.5 kilograms instead of there being 4.5 kilograms. And yeah, I'm sure I'll get it still ended up costing more, so I'll still get the voucher back for next time. Got 2 lots of the yogurts. Again, we got some from Asda, but we just keep going through so many of them. I'm sure I got 3 lots of the rice, so maybe there is some more in the bags. Nutella, that was on offer, so I decided to pick that up. Some jam, I just got 1 jar as we already have one in the cupboard. And then we also got some bread too. Next up we have the meat and the frozen items, which is quite warm today, so I better get them put away. But we got some of the wheat biscuits. I did have 2 lots of the mini cheddars, but the children have already taken a packet. Tortilla chips, but I'm sure I got 2 packets, so there might be another one in the bags. 2 lots of the milk, we'll pick up the rest as we go on through the week or weekend. Then in here they've got all of the onions, the carrots and the bananas together. I've got 1.5 kilograms of each of them. 2 lots of the sausages, and then we also of course got 2 lots of the square sausages as the children prefer different ones, but that will just be one breakfast. And I also got some of the chicken breasts. We will half that up, so half will be for one meal and half will be for another meal. The biggest chicken that we could get there, and it is 2.75 kilograms. Oh no, 2.4 kilograms actually. Then there's 3 lots of the mince. I've got one in the fridge, so that will be 2 different meals. 2 lots of the strawberry cones. Some of the chicken dippers. This is just Sia's favourite, so we tend to get them for her. 2 lots of the Halloween donuts, but they're a bit beat up, and yes, I know it's super early. 4 lots of the pizza, just a really easy snack for when the kids come home from school. A big bag of pasta. And finally we have some more bread. We'll still have to pick some up through the week, but that will do us for the next couple of days. Mushrooms and tomatoes, apples, more cheese, some of the chicken goujons, that will be for a lunch. 2 lots of the strawberries. It seems to be impossible to get the bigger packets at this moment in time. That will just be for one breakfast, pancakes. Coleslaw, we're going to have baked potatoes, and Neve prefers coleslaw. The rest will go in sandwiches. 2 lots of the lettuce. That's the other rice that I couldn't see. Some of the washing liquid. We don't really stick to one, and that was on promotion, so I thought, why not? 2 lots of cookies, although I think the milk chocolate cookies were supposed to be chocolate ones, so they changed those. 5 lots of the jam sandwich biscuits. 2 lots of the digestives. The Rockies and the clubs were on offer. I think they're £1 a pack, so I got 3 of those. 2 lots of the cucumbers. We still have a couple from the other day that we got quite a few this week, but everyone just keeps eating them and snacking on them, so if I just cut it up while I'm making dinner and they come along and they just eat it. 2 lots of the baby potatoes. They were an extra price offer, but I can't quite remember how much they were. 2 lots of the wraps. 2 salad creams. I'm not sure why. I think I put this one in first and then found the Stamford Street one. So we've ended up with both of them, but we will get through that quite easily. A big bag of the peppers, but this is why I've been buying them singly, as most of them seem to be green ones in there and half-tan green. So I think next time I'll just stick to buying them separately. 2 lots of the tuna. We just seem to be going through so much of this at the moment, so we've used the ones that we had and the ones that we had in stock. Sweet corn, baked beans and spaghetti. Got 2 lots of the orange juice, 2 lots of the blackcurrant, and with the Asda shop that we did, we also have 2 big bottles of blackcurrant, so we're not going to need juice for a little while. Some of the hooplas, and then 2 lots of the stuffing mix. More potatoes, but this time just normal potatoes for the roast dinner. 2 pack mashed potatoes. 2 lots of the cheese strings, and then a pack of grapes too. And some of the food bags too. I forgot to put those in it. So overall, I got a lot more than I thought. It never looks like it's a lot when I put it into the basket. But putting it away and putting it up here, it certainly is a lot. Cupboards are full and it will last us for a little while. But we will have to pop in to buy things fresh as well, because we're going to need more bread, more milk, some more fruit, and probably some more meat towards the middle of next week. But I do think for how much we got that it was worth the money that we paid. I didn't have any vouchers this time, which is really unusual for me. I didn't even have any from last time because there was no substitutions. So we did pay full price for this, which, like I say, is very unusual. If you've made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing, as it helps our little channel a lot. And there's also 2 packs of these chocolate mousses, and then 2 packs of these hot and spicy chicken breasts, which will go into wraps, and these are Sia's absolute favourite. Hi everyone, so here is this week's grocery order, the 50% off on Just Eat. This came from Asda, as you can probably tell, and it was £27 in total. There was a few items that got refunded. It was some sausages, some fridge raiders, and I can't remember what the other item was, but they weren't in stock, so they got refunded. So this came to £27 in total. That included the service fee and also the tip for the driver, but I will show you what we got. So we got 4 lots of the mini rolls. I think they were about 75p a packet. 3 lots of the potatoes, 2 lots of the wraps, and then 2 lots of the mini corn cobs because the children just really enjoy those. 2 lots of the Pringles. They only had the sour cream and onion ones on offer. Some easy peelers, as we just got some from Morrison's, so we only needed 1 lot of those. 2 cucumbers, 2 lots of the quarter pounder burgers. I got 3 lots of the ice cream, 5 of the yogurts, as we just go through so many of them, and they've gone up to £1.20 now. So while I can get them on half price offer, I decided to get a few packets. This will still only last us a couple of days. And I got 4 lots of the skips. Again, they're so expensive when they're full price, and they are the children's favourite. So while they're on offer, I thought I would pick them up. 2 lots of the apple and blackcurrant. 3 lots of the sweet corn, but 2 of them actually have today's date, so they will have to have that as they come in from school for a snack. 2 lots of the ham, and 3 lots of the ice cream. I do think, obviously, because there's the Pringles there and the skips there, plus the mini rolls, there's some branded items that £27 seems fair for it to be delivered and packed and everything done. But you do have to be careful, because obviously with that service fee and then the other bits on top of it, like the bags, I think the bags are 60p. If you're not ordering a huge amount, it can end up taking that discount away.